What up, everybody? Happy new moon in Pisces today. I hope everybody's doing well. I am doing this reading differently. I'm doing mostly a channel reading, and then I'll pull cards later when I go inside. But I thought we'd all be outside and just give you the channel message what I'm getting for this moon. So the theme song that I was channeling for this moon was, if y'all like me, I'm old. If you're a 90s baby, you grew up on watching Aladdin. And the song I channeled for this last night before I went to bed, I kept hearing a whole new world. And it's just confirmation for what this new moon is about. It's springtime. Spring is all about new beginnings, freshness, starting over. And with the theme song being a whole new world, a lot of us are about to be stepping into a new world, stepping into a new cycle. A lot of us are really closing out new cycles and keeping them closed right now, and are about to be living the life that we always dreamed of. And not just living the life, a lot of us are actually going to be putting more action to make that lifestyle, that environment that you want, that family, that business, just how you've been envisioning yourself for the next 5 to 10 years. You're making it happen now. You could be seeing the angel numbers 111, 1111, 123. Some of you could also be seeing 444s, which is letting you know like your guys are protecting you and making shit happen for you behind the scenes that a lot of you don't see happening. A lot of you guys could be feeling a little anxious right now, excited, a lot of positive energy, and others of you could also be feeling like, kind of going through a dark night of the soul. Especially for those who are going through a dark night of the soul, you're closing out ancestral karma right now. And with this new moon in Pisces, is really opening your third eye and giving you new insight on what's about to happen for you after you come out of this dark night of the soul. But for others of you who have kind of been doing the work and been waiting on your manifestations, and you've just been wondering why it's been taking so long, because of this new moon in Pisces. This Pisces new moon is a very powerful one due to the fact that the moon is also in conjunction with the sun. The sun is in Pisces also, so this is causing a real big powerful energy charge to push things forward. 222 when I say that. So a lot of harmony and balance is being restored right now in the collective. But like I was saying, when it comes to the song The Whole New World, a lot of you are about to have that relationship that you wanted, that partnership, but a lot of you, this is also has to do with travel. A lot of you are relocating, making moves, stepping into new paths when it comes to religion, switching religions. Some of you are going from, spirituality to something else, or just wanting to learn more about yourself, by exploring and traveling, getting to know yourself on how do you, what's the word I'm looking for? We all crave intimacy. That's what I'm looking for. The word intimacy. What other things can bring pleasure into your life through just your everyday schedule of a 9 to 5, of taking care of the kids, or just doing your normal routine? What else can bring excitement to your life? And this is what this new moon is all about. And especially with this new moon being in Pisces, this new cycle that a lot of you are stepping into, it has to do with your intuition, trusting yourself, listening to your gut. Pisces get a bad name for just being dreamy and being in their head, but what people don't give Pisces enough credit for is their intuition and their insight to see things beyond reality, which means seeing things kind of ahead, like Aquarius. It's funny because Pisces is in between Aquarius and Aries, so it's like they dream and detach from the outcome, but they also put action behind it. But a lot of people don't see it because people think they're just daydreaming all the time, but people really don't realize Pisces have the power to make shit happen with their mind. And that's what Spirit is really wanting a lot of us to step into, is use your imagination, work smarter, not harder, but also listen to your intuition, trust your gut. You don't need facts all the time on these new cycles that you guys are entering onto. Like I said, a lot of you have closed out a lot of karmic, ancestral karma, digging deeper in your inner child wounds and healing. So it's getting you ready for Aries season. And we all know Aries is really the season of new starts, because that's where really the season starts in. But I want to end this channel message with the last song that I channeled this morning when I woke up. Was, I don't know how many of y'all love Ride Away, because I love Ride Away. Out My Business was a channel song. And definitely look at the lyrics, because it's basically saying what that song is. A lot of y'all had a lot of envious people around you. A lot of y'all had to cut off a lot of people. Really evaluate your environment, who you were connected to, who you were giving your time to, how you were giving your time to, how they've been affecting your money. And now all those doubters and all those haters, all those people trying to stop you, are really about to watch you shine. But Spirit is saying keep these people out your business, which means setting healthier boundaries, which means standing up for yourselves and standing your ground on what you believe is best for you. No more people pleasing. And I do feel like that's where a lot of the collective is starting to see now, especially also with the government being in, the U.S. is being in its Pluto return right now. A lot of y'all are starting to see that you guys cannot rely on other people. You have to rely on yourself. And that's what I was getting with the channel song by Rodway, Out of My Business. Is basically like, we have to move, not continue to move in silence, but use discernment on who you're sharing your ideas with, because a lot of you have haters that are close to you, that you're, some 5 when I say this, some of you have exes that are hating, some of you have family members that are hating on you, some of you also have friends, people who watch you every day and don't support you. Spirit is saying pay attention to those people, because those are signs of you're moving in the right direction, but you have to continue to set your boundaries with certain people. So that's what I'm getting with this new moon in Pisces. We are about to pull some cards, so let's go to it. Thank you for making it to the card pull. So we're just gonna get straight into it, and this is just confirmation for what I said in the channel message earlier, that a lot of you are in this energy where you're having to just trust your intuition, trust yourself. This new path that a lot of you, this new moon in Pisces is bringing us at a place where a lot of you are at this point where you're having to make a choice. What path are you going to take? Are you going to take the path of trusting your intuition and surrendering? Or are you going to take the other path of trying to do things your own way? And I do feel like a lot of you are getting a lot of signs, a lot of downloads, a lot of messages in your sleep. A lot of you are doing a lot of soul retrieval, where you're taking your power back from things that you placed a lot of your worth on. I've been saying since the beginning of the year, the solar plexus has been purging. A lot of us are really seeing how we place a lot of our self-worth on people, places, and things, how we've been people pleasing, over giving, or just how we've been overtaking from certain things due to our childhood trauma. But this is putting us in an energy right now where we're having to really trust and surrender to God's plan, whoever you believe in. Are you being loyal and committed to your path? A lot of you are also drawing in your soul family. A lot of you who have been removing a lot of people, you're going to start seeing that you're meeting the right people at the right time for this new world that you guys are in. And it's so funny because the card was divine timing. A lot of us, when it comes, and it's funny, all these cards have solar plex energy, yellow, solar plex energy. I'm telling you, a lot of us are having to have confidence in ourselves right now and really go after what we truly desire and where our emotions are calling us to go. But it's funny how I channeled the song A Whole New World in Aladdin, and they fly on a magic carpet. Okay, Spirit is saying you guys have gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom, gaining new perspectives now. Now we have to humble our ego and let go of our type of timing and how we want things to play out. And like I said, with this new moon in Pisces, it's pushing things to come in fruition faster, but it's only coming in fast depending on how you see yourself. Is your self-esteem, is your ego getting in the way? Are you confident and secure within who you are and what is coming for you? Because with the Golden Palace here, this is all about, a lot of you are coming into a time of happiness, fulfillment, peace, joy. There's enough to go around, and it starts with how you feel inside of you. A lot of you, this is long overdue happiness, a long overdue manifestations that a lot of you have been putting into. Spirit is saying, and like I said, this 2 + 3 = 5. So a lot of you could be seeing 555 at this time, or you could be seeing 2s, which is all balance, harmony. A lot of change is happening. And this change is positive change. Change can be scary. Change can be fearful, but we have to get past that worry, that doubt, and those inner fears that are coming up for us, and know that we are taken care of. The divine is doing what it needs to do to bring our stuff in for us. I saw this interview that Lauren London did, where she said she had to really surrender, like what we're going through right now. We're having to understand that we are not on our time. We are really on the universe or the divine time. So things are happening the way they need to happen, and it's for the betterment of fulfillment of us. And that's where this Pisces new moon is pushing a lot of us to learn, is not only are we getting intuitive upgrades, a lot of us are being pushed to really trust our intuition, but we're being told to have more confidence in ourselves and the direction and the decisions that we're making. Because a lot of you are coming home to your authentic self. You're calling in your soul family, but you're having to make a choice on what path you're wanting to take. Is it the path of resistance and second guessing everything? Or are you going to trust what's happening for you? Are you going to listen to your intuition? Are you going to continue to pay attention to the messages that are coming for you? No more surviving. No more surviving, because a lot of you are still in this energy of like, I don't know if it's safe, but it is safe to make the decision because you are protected. You have done the work. You have cleaned up the areas where you have been letting neglect you in the past. A lot of you, your prayers are getting answered, and I'm just pulling from the bottom of the deck. Your prayers are being answered. Like I said, you could be seeing 444, letting you know you're on the right path. A lot of your throat chakras are about to be open. So a lot of you are about to really be speaking your truth. And I said this earlier for March 1st. March is the universal third month. And 3 is all about communication. Like I said before, a lot of us, our throat chakra is opening up. A lot of us are going to be not only communicating or learning how to communicate, but we're also going to be learning the benefits of listening. How can we listen to not just other people, but ourselves to make our stuff that we imagine into our reality? How can we work with others and still benefit ourselves and be authentic to who we are, and at peace with who we are? Because this wish fulfillment that a lot of us are coming, like I said, a lot of you, a whole new world, your life that you've been manifesting or thinking about for so long is about to start coming in fruition, and it's going to cause shock a lot of you by surprise. But Spirit's saying it's because you have been doing the work. So why second guess yourself? So I hope this resonated, guys. I know this is different than what I usually do, but I'm a Pisces Venus, and it's in my 10th house. So this Pisces energy is just making me feel good, and I'm getting a lot of messages. So I'm trusting myself in the channel messages that I'm getting. So I hope this resonates. I hope everybody has a great new moon. I hope everybody has a great March. I got some good things coming for this channel. I'm switching things up, so definitely be on the lookout. But happy new moon, guys.